So you checked your credit score and it dropped. Now what? This can be frustrating, especially if you don't think you've done anything wrong. But credit scores don't usually drop without a reason. Today, we'll walk you through 8 of the most common reasons your credit score may have dropped in Canada, and what you can do to get it moving in the right direction again. First of all, don't panic. Credit scores naturally fluctuate. A change of a few points from one month to the next is completely normal. What's more important than one number is the trend over time. If your score dropped significantly, though, you need to understand why. Reason number 1 is also the most common one. You probably missed a payment. Your payment history is one of the biggest factors that influences your credit score. Even one late payment can lower your score. Setting up automatic payments, or at least reminders, can help stop this from happening again. Reason number 2 is that you're carrying higher credit card balances. Remember, credit utilization, that's how much of your available credit you're using. If you want to review how this works, watch our other videos about credit scores and credit checks. Even if you make every payment on time, higher utilization can cause your score to dip until you pay those balances down. Reason number 3 for a credit score drop is that you've applied for new credit. Applying for a new credit card, loan, or line of credit usually results in a hard inquiry. If you've submitted several applications in a short period, you may notice a larger drop. Opening a new account can also lower the average age of your credit history. Reason number 4 is you closed an older account. Closing an established credit card can reduce your available credit and increase your utilization ratio. It may also affect the average age of your accounts over time. That's why it's worth thinking carefully before closing an account, especially one that you've had for many years. Reason number 5 may surprise you. You paid off a loan. Believe it or not, sometimes your score may dip after paying off a loan. That doesn't mean paying off debt hurts your credit. What it means is closing a loan changes your mix of active credit accounts. So, your score may temporarily adjust. Remember, in the long run, becoming debt-free is always a positive financial outcome. Here's reason 6. Negative information was reported. Collections, charge-offs, loan defaults, or other negative information can significantly affect your credit score. The impact depends on the type of account, how recent the event is, and your previous credit history. These items can remain on your credit report for several years depending on the rules in your province. Sometimes the problem isn't something you did. Reason number 7 is the most avoidable one. Errors on your credit report. An account may be reported incorrectly, a payment could be marked late when it wasn't, or information from someone with a similar name might appear on your report. That's why reviewing your credit reports regularly is so important. If you find a mistake, contact the credit bureau and the lender to begin the dispute process. Here's a newer development that may seem like an error, but it's not. Some buy now, pay later companies report payment information to the Canadian credit bureaus. That means services like installment payment plans may become part of your credit history, depending on the provider and the credit bureau. Taking on more buy now, pay later debt than you can afford could also affect your credit profile. Because reporting practices vary between provinces and continue to evolve, it's always a good idea to read the terms before signing up for any buy now, pay later service. Okay, time to reveal the final reason for a credit score drop. Reason number 8 is identity theft. If you notice unfamiliar accounts, loans, or credit checks, identity theft could be the cause. The sooner you report suspicious activity, the sooner you can begin limiting the damage. Check your credit report regularly so you can catch the fraud early. A lower credit score can be discouraging, but it doesn't have to be permanent. Most credit score changes happen for understandable reasons, and many can be improved over time with consistent effort. Pay your bills on time, Keep your credit card balances as low as possible. Review your credit reports regularly and only apply for new credit when you truly need it. If overwhelming debt is tanking your credit, Consolidated Credit Canada offers professional credit counseling to help you understand your options, build a better budget, and regain control of your finances. Thanks for watching. If you found these videos helpful, subscribe to our channel for more topics.